Is love in every word overhyped, or is it worth the hype?
And I think to myself, what a wonderful.
Now I'm going to be giving a personal review on Love in Every Word, which is like one of the most popular Nigerian movies just currently released this year. Love in Every Word, as we all know, is what a lot of people refer to as Odogu Parara, and a lot of people are getting the word Achalugo. Now, this movie is all about romance. It's all about having to reduce your standard to suit a particular level, just basically reducing your standard. Now, for people that have actually seen this movie on TikTok or any other social media handle like Instagram or even on YouTube, the trailer, they have this knowledge that it has to do with romance, and it has to do with having an accent, an erotic accent. Now, I know a lot of you are quite, skeptical of watching the movie. You're not sure if you should see the movie. I was also skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking it was just the usual Nigerian love story, romance, and all of that, and I didn't want to see it. But when I saw the whole hype about it, and I knew that I needed to give a review and a recommendation on the movie, I decided to see it. So I'm just going to give you a little review, a personal review on the movie without any spoiler alert. First of all, it has to do with Bam Bam Bamike. We all know Bamike is a rising star in the Nollywood scene. She is exceptional. She has really put herself out there. She has really showed the world that she is a talented actress, and she's not just the Bam Bam of Big Brother Nigeria. She's one face that everyone is expected to see in every Nollywood movie. She is a fantastic actress. So this is like a love story between her. Her name in that movie is Chioma. Yeah. And she is in a love story with Uzor Arukwe. Uzor Arukwe acts as Obiora. Uzor Arukwe, if you've seen a lot of Uzor Arukwe's movie, you would know that he's a fantastic actor. When it comes to portraying this Igbo accent, Igbo culture, Igbo attire, Igbo personality trait, he portrays it just like we have other actors, but he is fantastic when it comes to portraying the whole Igbo personality and other personalities. But I'm being really particular about the Igbo personality because it's not quite easy having to diversify, have to act what a lot of people might not be able to do. He does it very well. You're able to love and enjoy his character in the movie. And in this movie, Love in Every Word, he really acted the part. He acted as a rich Igbo man. Not just that, he had an Igbotic accent. I call it Igbotic because this is like what everybody calls it, but he had an Igbo accent. So basically there's this you know what I'm talking about. It's definitely there. And someone like Chioma, which was acted by Bam Bam, she basically didn't want that sort of man. She wanted someone who is good, who is fluent in English. So basically she didn't like him because of that. So you could imagine, I know a lot of people who do not accept a guy or a lady because of their accent. They'll tell you, oh, I don't like the way the person speaks. This person has a H factor, or this person has an L or an R factor, this person has an Akwa Ibom accent, this person has that. So because of that, they are not able. And I've seen people who actually date people or marry people because of their accent. Like, oh my god, she speaks so well, he speaks so well. Like when she speaks, it's like she has studied abroad and all of that. And that was just what was happening in this movie. She was not a materialistic person per se. Like, when before seeing this movie, I was thinking that it all has to do with money, 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 you get. But she was not all about the money. She was really interested. She liked the fact that he had something going for him, but that was not the attraction. Okay, so if you're trying to see this movie and you have been, you maybe you're not a Nollywood fan, or romance is not one of your genre, you're not a Nollywood movies. I'm not a romance fanatic. I'm into crime and suspense, mystery genres, and not romance. So if you're that sort of person, perhaps horror is your thing, sci-fi is your thing, and you're like, this movie is like the normal romance movie, prince meets princess, and they end up happily ever after, I want to let you know that this movie is actually exceptional. Omonioboli did a fantastic job in this movie. The way they portrayed the character was exceptional. And yeah, I did hear Bam Bam speak a little bit of Igbo, and for me, if I have anything I could point out that I think that shouldn't have happened in that movie, has to do with the maternal part. I think the person that played as her mother, I expected a whole lot of Igbo coming out from her mouth, because I'm Igbo and I have a mom who, I think she speaks. My mom speaks very well. But I know that whenever she is pissed off, or whenever she's angry, or she wants to say something that's very serious, like when they were talking about the whole marriage thing, she was acting like she wasn't interested. I know my mom would say more than 5 lines of Igbo, definitely, because she wants it to sink in. Every Igbo mother is like that. So, but I didn't get that, and it made me think, is this woman acting as her mom, an Igbo woman? I thought about that. I was really, but the woman who played as mother really acted very well. Aside that, she was exceptional, but I just expected more of the Igbo to come out of her mouth like a mother. I think Bam Bam even spoke more Igbo, and Bam Bam is not an Igbo person, so Bam Bam spoke more Igbo. I was expecting her to speak a whole lot. I know someone like Ngozi Ma, I think that she would have spoken a lot of Igbo. I know a lot of characters that would have spoken a lot of Igbo, so I think that's the only place I actually did find fault. And something else again, I didn't see Obiора's plans. That wasn't it wasn't compulsory, but I would have loved to, see it and all of that. And overall, I'll give the movie a 90 over 100. A 90 over 100, because I did pick out one or two things that I felt that should have been different. But that 90 over 100 to me is because the movie is exceptional. It's actually good. It's actually good and actually nice, and you would definitely enjoy it if you're planning on seeing it. Uzor Arukwe is a very funny character, so definitely you're going to love it. And the romance looks real. Like, it doesn't look forced. It doesn't look like, they're trying to force the whole thing. It looks real. It looks natural. You buy into it. Like, you really believe that these people are actually really in love with each other. I was actually even rooting for them, because I was really, really feeling it. I was like, if this girl doesn't marry this guy, I'm definitely I'll forget about movie and I'm going to look for Papa. Sorry about that. I know she's married. I'm just joking. But I was really, really buying into the whole thing. Bam Bam did an exceptional work. She was so soft spoken. She was very calm, and she was so in love in that movie, and she portrayed it very well. I learned a thing or two in that movie. And one thing I did learn was, you need to understand things from people's point of view. I think this is the part where I understood why Bam Bam was not really, trying to, get into a serious relationship with Obiora, which is Uzor Arukwe, and it needed a whole lot of understanding and love for Uzor Arukwe, which is Obiora, to really understand where Chioma was coming from. And I think that's one thing that I learned: trust and understanding that people are different, and once you find your own, you find your own. I really was quite excited, because I know that Chioma in the movie, which is Bam Bam, she had been through a whole lot when it comes to relationship, and for her to trust and decide to give love a second chance. To me, that was really amazing. So if you are being skeptical, you don't know if to watch it, other characters also were very wonderful, like her friends were really funny and very nice and very friendly, especially her lawyer friend who took up a case for her. So I'm not going to tell you how it ended because that's like spoiler alert, and there'll be no need for you to see it. So you just, you know, go see it and then give your own personal review if you've seen it, and you need more movie reviews or series reviews, and there's anyone in particular, you can leave in the comment section. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, bye.